So in case you guys didn't know, we just released a new version of the Juice plugin. It's a plugin that we created a little bit over a year ago. We teamed up with Delo, world-renowned producer, award-winning producer, and we created a plugin with just his sounds. So we just updated it to version 1.1, and we've included a few new little features. This is more of a quality of life update and not necessarily a like major overhaul, kind of like Peculiar Sounds V2. So you'll be happy to know if you already own Juice, it is a free update for you. But for those of you who are new users, we're going to be selling this on sale from now until October 1 for only $99. All right, so you can either get the update free if you already own it, or you can buy it now until October 1st for $99, down from the $149 price tag that it normally is. All right. So let me hop in over here and I'm going to show you guys Juice in case you haven't seen it. And also let you know what the new features are. So first, before we dig too deep, let's go into the new features. So I'm going to hit Command. I'm going to jump over here to the release notes. And these are the new features that we have released for Juice. We have added official AAX support for Mac users only. And we also have official support for macOS Sequoia, which is the newest operating system that just dropped out. So if you just got a new Mac or you've updated, it's okay to update for our plugins. Now, I don't suggest that you update completely unless you make sure that all your stuff works, but we have added official support for Sequoia for those who are interested. And then here's something that I'm going to showcase today. We added in a brand new algorithm just for our Legato glide for mono instruments. So I'm going to show you guys that. Added a new settings menu, and we added the ability to change the sample file location. Some of the bug fixes that we fixed was we fixed an issue that caused some monophonic patches to kind of change keys. It was a weird issue that we kind of found and we fixed. A buffer size error with Studio One users, and we fixed the save preset button that some people were having some problems with in Logic, and a master volume fader bug that we found. So we fixed some bugs, added in AAX support, and we added in official support for Sequoia and some quality of life things. And for, like I said, you guys can get Juice for $99 if it is if you're a new user, or you can update for free if you already own it. Just log into your account, click on the files, update, and go on about your life. All right. But as you can see here, I'm going to pull it up here. So as you can see, we have Juice now working inside of Pro Tools, boys and girls. So if you use Pro Tools on a Mac, you can now open up Juice and use Juice inside of Pro Tools. All right. So that's pretty much the major update. Some other things that we added in our settings menu. And like I said, here's where you can actually change the sample file location. So if you want to move your samples to an external hard drive, or you want to move them to another place on your drive, you can easily just go into settings and click on that and move those files from whatever place that you want to another, and be able to do that from there. And then you can also, click on here to watch some tutorials for Juice. You can do that. And you can also, if you want, you're interested in some other plugins, you can get those as well. But we added in a check updates button, so you can easily click and see if you have the latest version. So you see down here, it says version 1.1, but you can click the check for updates to see if there is a new current version that is higher than the version that you have. And then you can update to that version all from within the plugin. Okay. So that is kind of our quality of life updates as it relates to Juice. And that's pretty much like what we've added. So that's the Juice update. These are just some of the sounds that we got in Juice. So I'm just going to pull up a handful of them and play them for you. So this joint is called Dirty Saw Bass. Let's look at some other sounds. Let's see. There's just some of the basses. The 808s are always my favorite. Like, my favorite is Hitmaker. Now, here's one thing. Like, you see the juice knob in the middle, right? When you turn the juice knob, it gives you more effect. No juice? Add some juice. And depending on the sound, you get a different vibe. Depending on what the sound is, you're gonna get a different like joint. You know what I'm saying? Different effect. Like this one's called the gospel. So this is no juice. Just regular piano. But then you add the juice in, you get this. Super dope. So you got so many different sounds, the pads. So many different pads. Let's get some of these poly synths. Let's see. A lot of these type joints. Storm. This is a dope joint. Now, if you didn't know, we also have drums and we have a dedicated drum page. So if you pull up a drum patch, you can play like the drums. So if I pull up like Juice Kit 2, then go over to the drum page. And then these can be mapped to your MIDI controller. You can right click and then you can play them from the pads on your controller. But we've also got like note repeat. You change the speed. And that's, you can automate that. You can do all of that. You can change the pitch. So all of that stuff can be like automated. Really, really dope stuff like that. And then the drums are on the lowest octave of the piano. So that's how you access the drums whenever you pull up a drum patch. We've got so many different sounds here. I love the synth leads. We have some really dope leads. Dope. Oh, I can go. I love this one. So many dope stuff. We've even got like some strings. Dope thing about the strings is if you push up the juice, get the little, you know what I'm saying? You get the little staccato on there. Clown is one of my favorites. This one I have you clowning. Turn the juice up. Now we've also got effects, in case you don't know. We got D-Lo's mixtape. So I can turn this on. Let's see, let me go with a sound that, well, let's go with something like, let's go with something like Juice Jazz, right? Pull a sound like this. With stuff like that, you change the noise type, go to like a hiss, more lo-fi-ish, you know what I'm saying? So dope stuff like that. That's pretty much Juice. We got the drum page, we got the effects page, got your home page. You can even control the pads from here. So like if I'm doing drums, dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much Juice. And like I said, the new update, we added in a few things. We added in the settings with some stuff in here. You can go back and watch the beginning of the video after I made this live to see those features in action. Resize the plugin if you need to. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it that big, you can make it that big. You know what I'm saying? It's just all what you want to do, all within this thing. And then, of course, like I said before, we added in official AAX support inside of Pro Tools, and you can now get it on sale here in on the website for $99.99. So make sure you guys go check that out. Really, really dope. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this video.